Mafia actually punishes a player.
Both sides of the
Quick,
Yeah,
look.
both sides of the map.
They're playing Neon Breach on Breeze.
Yeah, okay,
Yes, that's right. FNATIC pulled out Neon Breach in their map on Pearl against Furia. And I think what's really cool is that it's not just a bit of Neon running in after Breach's ult. They both individually have very specific roles in this comp, but they also have that great synergy together and are able to play off of each other's util. And we're going to get jumping straight... I'm going to get straight into round 3 here, where the core sort of attacking principle or idea that FNATIC brings to this map is shown for the first time. So let's have a look.
It's looking pretty even, honestly.
As you can see, we've got 3 players looking towards B, with Neon and Viper moving up towards mid. And already we're 6 seconds into the round, and Alpha Air is already looking into the B site here. Let's make sure my Epic Pen is working. Into the B site here. He's run up. He's got his neon wall that's come right up here as well. This Viper wall is going to come into effect momentarily as well. And there's already so much pressure on the map because we have the Sova dart coming in here. My camera is blocking that a little bit, but that's going to come in and land at the back of B site. And we're going to get a swarm towards B with Chamber, Durka coming in to swing here as well. And then we have Sova and Breach swinging through main.
Middle, I'm liking this, the pace. This could be something. Let's see if Fury can.
So this wall comes up, which allows them to clear out Nest.
I mean, Brazilian teams
And then
normally, but
this is the one thing that I don't like about this push, is that they do swing the wall dry. I'm not sure if there was a flash that came out from Breach. We are going to touch on that later, because in the next couple of rounds that flash does come into effect. So let's go back. He has double flashed already.
Now for straight up middle, I'm liking this. The
One
pace.
flash.
This could be something. Let's see.
Okay. So let's go back. Let's go back and redo all. Okay, so as we come into the start of the round 3, we're going to see FNATIC's going to push up into mid here. We're going to get a Sova dart that's going to come out, and it's not going to land for a few seconds. But what I want everyone to focus on is this neon wall right here. This is the core of their whole attacking principle for this whole half for FNATIC. Now, this Sova dart comes out, and at like 6 seconds into the round, Alpha Air is already going to be peeking in towards B site. And then we also have flashes that are going to come out to help him out here. We're not going to... It's kind of hard to see them, but you'll see that Mystic's flashes go down. So he uses one, which I think flashes onto site here, which pushes Marzen off the angle. He was peeking down here. And the wall comes up as they push through. I think the flash timing potentially was a little bit off, or the angle wasn't hit exactly, because Mystic, he might have used his flash into main here. I'm not sure exactly where the second flash went. But Alpha Air is able to win these fights, and with the tempo that he gets, unfortunately he gets tagged by NZR's Sova wall here. And then Boaster gets this mega timing lurk because he pushes up with Alpha Air here through the wall. Kills Quick or QCK, I'm not exactly sure of his name. And they've got the spike down, 2v3. They're only just getting onto site now is Furia. And FNATIC are going to be able to hold this retake. I really like that after this lurk, Boaster has actually regrouped all the way back down into window with the team to play together, rather than the potentiality of him getting pushed, double pushed here and picked off, which is really, really nice. Mystic gets that kill there. And then Boaster and Enzo are just playing off-site. Mystic's sort of left to just stall, potentially get the pick here. Enzo's coming to support, but Mystic doesn't end up needing it as he bunny hops around, gets the kill with the classic in the end. And yeah, so what I really like about this mid push is that whenever you go through mid, on Breeze, it's really hard to go through mid up to B, but because of Neon and because of the wall that comes up here, they also stun this to stop any early aggression as well. They actually get up here before it's even really swingable, and it's really quick into B. And also because you're pushing mid, it makes it hard for the rotations of the enemy team, because you could all of a sudden, you could look at B and swing back through to A really quickly, which you'll see the Furia defense does get a bit stagnated in the next few rounds. Okay, so here we are moving into round 5, where we're going to see that same Neon wall up through mid, supported by the Breach, who's in B lobby. I guess that's what you would call that area, just outside of B main. And what we're going to see is that Breach is going to, I believe the stun comes, it's either through here, or it's sort of to stop off any early nest aggression as well, but it's going to be completely supported.
This is good to see.
Well, come out. Stun comes out before they're able to peek the angle. The wall comes up and Boast is able to just walk straight in behind him.
They had more intent behind
that Viper wall comes out towards B, and look at this. Chambers already forced to TP out of here because he gets cut off on this angle. They tried to play three players here they've invested to stop this early aggression. Chambers already had to TP off. Sova's going to send out a nice little dart and actually tags Alpha Air here. However, somehow Alpha Air wins this fight. Nice little neon slide, and NZR just can't get the trade. And now all they have is one player on A site. They're going to try and play retake A. KO is all the way back of yellow, playing right off, but not off far enough, where he's playing at the bottom of the stairs.
Lands the headshot.
And here Furia, they cotton on pretty quickly, I think. They realize that something's not right, and they're going to try and rotate over to A, but it's just going to be too slow because they're already droning out A, watching their backs, ready for that quick rotate while the A comes out, and then Boaster comes out. They smoke this, and then he tries to hold. Now, Quick is pretty quick to the party. He's almost right at bridge, so he's looking to be able to fight this. But if I was free, I would definitely commit to a full retake here, and that's going to cost them because the KO Deege's in. He just tries to fight this. It goes down, and the KO ult's going to stop any util, which is always a bonus. But Fury is just too slow to get here, and FNATIC just picked them off as they sort of enter site one by one.
Unfortunate position to be in, really.
And they also pick up Marzin in halls. Finish out only losing 1 for the round. Okay, so moving into round 7, we're going to see the same idea again. Furia has just called a timeout and won the eco, pulled it out of their asses. FNATIC sort of threw the round away, but they're going to go back into their rhythm here. Viper ult's going to come out on A, and FNATIC's going to go, well, that's fine. We'll just push in behind you. That Neon ult comes out, but instead of just Boaster and Alpha Air coming through mid, we actually have Durka coming through mid here as well.
Certainly is straight through the door,
and they just put the Viper wall out. The Viper wall out, rather. Alpha Air goes a little bit ham. It just comes around jumping, even though Viper's been tagged. Durka's going to trade this out really quickly. And Boast is going to set himself up for a nice little lurk. And because there's so much pressure coming through mid, Furia has to forced to play all the way back. This Viper wall, this Viper ult, the Viper's pit is sort of just got shut down really quickly because they swarmed around behind it, droned the Viper out, just completely nullifying it. And then Boast is going to set himself up for this mid lurk. He's going to post himself right here. And it's going to be a really easy plan again for FNATIC. Nothing that Furia has been able to do to combat this. Marzin senses, Spidey senses tingling. Boaster wins the gunfight, and he does something really interesting here. Puts the orb down to cross and just sits there. Just sits there. And now I think we get the angle of it in a second. Who was it? NZR. So NZR would have seen this Viper orb that was right here. And now he's got no idea if Boaster crossed or not, so he's got to completely respect that space. As you can see, he's just unsure. And they have to give up the round.
Save operator in play as well, yep. That's going to be trying to be kept. But
and this
again,
happened
this is what I like
over and
seeing.
over
We've seen
again through this
very
half
good now.
where
And Mike, the utility work coming up.
Furia they just could not get close to any of these rounds really, and they had to just save a lot of guns. Okay, so here we are at the start of round 9. I just want to show the start of this round because FNATIC ends up actually crumbling and they take too many 1v1 fights. They lose to Furia, and Furia plays it really well to their credit. But this just shows the cherry on top of this whole composition, the way this push works, the way that the breach fits into this, not just as someone to ult and for Neon to slide in after the ult, but the way that actually use breach's util is really, really nice here. So we're going to get this mid push. The wall comes up to stop anyone peeking from Nest and from B tunnel, and also to create that threat that Neon could be all the way up there. Stun, Molly, and that was it. Did you guys see that? Did you catch it? The breach. Watch Mystic here. He's pushing up. He's in hall right now. And bang. Right there. Breach flash comes in from halls. Also allows you to create pressure in halls. Take the abilities through. Take space in halls. Breach stun, you know, also obviously really good for creating pressure in halls. And it just works so well that Breach is able to flash through it without having to send another player through mid. Mystic then wraps back around and picks up the spike. We get a bit of a util jump through here, but the stun comes out, and the Sova dart timing is perfect. There's too much going on here.
So this still doing damage. This is a little bit of a different look here. Let's try to maybe hold
Sova dart hits the top of pyramid here, which exposes behind this wall and all of back sight and like this close angle here, rather than going for the dart that lands over here. It's an amazing lineup that they've figured out to fight to uncover the specific angles that they need to. And unfortunately, Alpha Air runs out of bullets because this fight was a bit of a sticky one. Is unable to get Khalil here, and does actually end up costing them there, because if they had the one extra body, the 4v3, Furia might have even given this one up. But FNATIC, you can see the problem here is how split they are in this 3v3. Mystic almost gives his life away here. This is what happened in the eco round. I would recommend going checking that out. They just died to this angle. And then Enzo is going to lose this fight here to Marzin, and they just take these 1v1 fights. Boaster ends up pushing in too early as well and gives up his positioning. Sorry, pushing down, and loses the fight to Marzin. All of a sudden it's 3v1 and Mystic is pinched.
Boaster.
That's a big shot, and they knew where Mystic was.
So yeah, unfortunately for FNATIC, they're unable to close out this round after their beautiful exec, and Fury is able to get the second point on the board. FNATIC's going to end up getting 10. There's actually one more little piece that I want to show you how well this breach flash comes in. We looked at earlier in the game as well. All right, so very, very quickly, last little iteration before we go that I want to show you is we're going to get this same push. We're actually looking towards A here with Durka and Enzo in A cave, but then this breach flash, and I'm pretty sure, this is insane, I'm pretty sure breach is able to flash through here, which completely opens up Alpha Air. The perfect timing. As soon as Alpha Air is the frame before this, Alpha Air is covered by that wall. Quick gets flashed. Alpha Air just comes out, cleans him up. Quick, don't know why he didn't teleport away when he was flashed. I guess he didn't think he was in that much danger, because, you know, naturally when you're playing back here on site, you feel pretty safe, but not with the way this comes out. And then Alpha Air is able to stun up through Nest, and this This round, they've already got 2, and it just kind of falls apart. For Furia,
again, as much, and it's a
clean it up and go
formality
2-10
to 2
for the half. An absolutely dominating performance for FNATIC. I really like the core concept of this comp on the attacking side. I think it's brilliant. I think it creates so much map pressure all at once, allows you to create variations and flex the core sort of util usage and map areas that you want to pressure throughout the whole attacking round. And it's something that, you know, if you've got a 5 stack in ranked and you want to dominate your opponents, I absolutely recommend trying it, because if you force the enemies to invest too much into stopping your mid push, then you actually allow yourself to quickly dart into sites or rotate out. And the way that your util usage is used in mid, it really stops that defensive aggression as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the little breakdown of the way this comp worked. If you did enjoy, please like the video and leave a comment below. Even just an emoji helps, or maybe a comment about the video that's relevant, maybe something about the comp, and if you'd like to try it yourself in ranked, or if you think you might. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, I guess. Maybe if you want to, if you like the content, subscribe. Why wouldn't you? All right. Okay. Bye.